The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
Well, it's next week for you guys. It's literally been Christmas, New Year's, Martin Luther King Day, and did we miss another holiday in there?
Maybe.
No, but it's been 6 weeks.
73 days.
Things are a bit...
Festivus.
Now, Festivus is early in the month, isn't it?
Saturnalia.
Saturnalia.
Krampus not.
No, we definitely played Krampusnacht as
Did
like
we?
the 5th.
Hanukkah.
That's probably true.
Yeah, Hanukkah was right before. I think the last day of Hanukkah was was New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve this year.
So anyway, happy holidays. You're going to be listening to this literally months later. Well, not months, but a while later. It'll be sad because it's actually not that much later. Okay. So actually, I'll be completely honest. It's a little weird.
You're a little weird.
Well, we're playing D&D on the internet. Like, it gets weirder than that, but not PG weirder than
Also,
that.
all of us still in our 30s, like, playing D&D at night.
Not 30 yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, Cody.
What?
It's close. It's real close. It's knocking on the door. It's right around the corner. By the time this comes out, might be 30.
Cody's going to be entering 30, and Jeff's going to be exiting 30.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of
I've got a
Just for
couple
Men.
years, dick.
There's going to be a lot of Just for Men gel coming up on your next birthday, isn't there?
I've had salt and pepper hair since I was 18.
I'm not talking about the stains when you were being the
Really? Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
Jesus. Matt's in a mood. He's mad because he had audio
a little
test.
mad, yeah. I'm moody.
May or may not have dropped the hydraulic on Matt's chair while he's sitting in it twice, and he's a little upset about it. We'll see if Jeff can break that chair. Not that the audience has heard it yet, or will, but Schroeder also sat in that chair and fell twice. So it's just that chair. It's bound to happen during the recording.
Excellent.
So anyway, since it's been a long time, we don't really know where we're at. I should probably open the book. And so any inconsistencies between this time and last time is simply because it's been 6 weeks, and no matter how good my notes are, I can't keep us perfectly on track.
We sure it hasn't been 8 weeks? I feel like it's been longer.
And it
73
might be
days.
8 weeks. 73 days is Lucas math.
Because there was a point when it was like, Lucas would be like, not feeling too good, I feel kind of sick. Like, alright, let's not record. I want to hang out with my family.
Yep,
Now
that's
here
what
I-
Matt did.
Yeah.
To be fair, we were all here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And then I didn't sleep for 3 days because I was taking care of 2 vomiting human beings in this house. One that
Yep, that's what Cody did.
can't take care of itself, and the other one being my son. Where the are we?
In a room, in a dining room with a cake.
There are 89 rooms or some. Give me a second here.
I bet only one of them has a cake.
You're probably right.
Okay.
I was thinking. I
I'm
really
trying
want
to help.
I really want to prove you wrong. No, I bet there was a cake in the other dining hall that you were in.
No, there was a turkey.
Don't make me look up.
I think there
Yeah,
are
he's already
cupcakes.
can't look
You
up
already
like,
can't
the
find
point
the one.
where we're at now and make him go backwards.
Seriously?
What?
Those are your cheese crumbs on my jacket.
How'd they get there?
I know. It's like crackers.
They're
and
not
cheese all
cheese
over my
crumbs. They're
shit.
just crackers. I'm sorry about your double-breasted Japanese hoodie.
How did you even do that?
They were stored in his beard for later, and when he leaned over looking for that handle, they fell on your jacket.
He's sharing.
Because Matt eats like Cookie Monster, that's why. The blah 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 blah. Here is the description that you most definitely heard last week. My apologies, audience, but these guys probably need it. Dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills this room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs. Billowing drapes draw your eye to the window, which has been broken outward. Scattered about the floor are chunks of the moldy cake, as if something burst out of it. This room has... You came in from the stairs, you open the door directly into this room. There is a door across the dining room to the west, and there is a door to the north as soon as you step in. The window is to the south, which leads out overlooking the parapet, but is exposed to it. And when last we left off, Davun had discovered the groom topper, which seemed to have been callously cast aside on the floor. And Lucas had approached the door to the west and heard dripping water.
Splashing water.
Yes, splashing water. That is where we were at. As far as I can recall, neither the monk nor Pithur had done anything.
Incorrect.
What had Pithur been doing?
I was looking out the window that was broken out of.
I don't recall that, but you definitely can if you want.
Yeah. Because we thought that maybe something flew out or flew in. Because we looked out there and we also saw the body of the witch that got flung out the window.
You did kind of lean over the parapet and look down.
Yeah.
Because I had assumed from the height at which Davun chose to throw her out, she probably cleared the parapet or maybe clipped it on the way down because she ended up in the courtyard several hundred feet below.
So what can I glean about this groom figure?
I want to say we already checked this, but I don't. I thought
Well,
we did.
none of us remember it, so I'll ask again.
Perception check? Just to see if we can roll dice and get the dice warmed up. It is
Not
a
warm
male
yet.
figure in a tuxedo.
Cool.
Actually, he's probably in some sort of ceremonial armor with a robe draped over him. Lucas, Unda is looking at the cake, yes?
Unda listened at the door, so he's probably not near the cake.
Okay.
I will happily walk over to the cake and look at it.
Perception check.
On
Let's
the
see how
cake?
your dice are rolling.
It's a natural 20, 27.
Wasted.
True, but it happened.
You would assume that this is a likeness of Irina Koliana. Like, it looks more than just a standard, we went down to ye old
Wedding
home
shop.
home goods store and bought a
The Ben Franklin
Wedding
downtown.
yes.
Strahd goes to Hobby Lobby.
With
Makes
that,
his own macrames. It's f***ing amazing. He's 700 years old.
with my natural 20, do I also get any info off the groom or anything else around me?
No,
Okay, so how old does this cake look?
hard to say. I mean, like, it's still cake.
Okay, so this is like maybe weeks old.
Yes, give or take.
No, the bride and the groom are waiting for their first anniversary when you eat the top of the cake. Yeah, so it's like, but they
You're supposed to freeze that?
Show me the freezer.
It's a spell.
Show me freezer.
Show me,
Show me potato salad. Family Guy.
Second Family Guy reference of the night, I believe. Not on air, but second Family Guy reference.
Many more to come. Okay, so I guess I don't get anything off the groom, or anything else.
Lucas,
There is-
I'll give you this off the 20.
Okay.
Unda in the distance hears metal clanking. Kind of
Out-
like a...
Can I tell if that's outside or through the other door?
Hard to say. You're getting more of a sense of it as outside parapet. Sort of... clunk, clunk, clunk.
I look at my amulet. Is it doing anything?
What does your amulet do?
It's the one that it's connected to an automaton somewhere? Some kind of creature?
Sure. You still have it.
Yeah, but it's not glowing, not vibrating, not doing anything like that.
Nope, you left that thing back in the Amber Temple.
I figured I did, but who knows?
No, but after going back and editing the beginning of the castle, I wonder whatever happened to Rusty.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot about him.
We did.
You
Who's
did.
Rusty?
You guys keep picking up motherfuckers in this game, and I keep eliminating them as quickly as possible.
The animated suit of armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We had him before we went up the elevator, and after that, we just completely forgot about him.
Uh-huh.
It's like Richie Cunningham's brother
In
went
fairness,
upstairs. And
they
disappeared.
forgot him because we got shot up in an elevator.
Yeah.
No, he would have followed us up wherever we went to find you guys, but I don't remember.
No, he was thinking
No.
for himself. He had to follow a command, and we didn't give it to him.
Actually, I think my command was stand here and make sure we don't get hurt, and I don't think I ever told him to follow us.
Yeah.
So he's down in the basement.
Yeah, your last command to him was
Go
literally
yell down the shaft.
Yeah.
It's almost as if
stand your ground.
Yep.
it's almost as if Cody has intentionally eliminated all aid so that you could try and defeat Strahd on your own instead of bitching out.
It's fair.
Heaven
Okay.
forbid we use our brains and figure something out.
I know, right? I mentioned the,
Is it loud?
is it loud?
Hey guys, is this loud?
Unda mentions the clanking sound. Unda also mentions the splashing sound in the west room, you said?
And you hear an obnoxious fat man chewing on chips.
In the north room.
What?
Nothing.
I think
Okay, so,
So
where's this clanking that you're hearing?
apparently it's outside, I think.
it's very distant. At this point, you couldn't tell if it's approaching, leaving, climbing, jumping.
Okay.
You just kind of a mechanical-esque noise in the distance.
Like the elevator being lowered?
Or does it sound more like footsteps? Because that's the sound you actually made.
Click clunk.
I mean, rattling, metal clanking. I wouldn't call it footfalls per se. Do you make mention of the elevator?
Yeah.
Lucas, give me some sort of wisdom-based roll. How clever are you?
Yeah.
It's a 19.
It's not in the direction of where the elevator would be.
Okay. Davun's going through the door.
Which one?
The one with the splashing.
Okay. Anyone else?
I mean, I'll just
I wanted to see the
follow.
loot.
Okay. You can take a look at the loot.
Loot? Is it a loot or a harp?
Harp.
Both. There was a loot and a harp.
They start playing on their own. Just say yes. Make them roll a check of some kind.
Just inspecting them.
Didn't you have a skill in a stringed instrument?
That was Bozak.
That was Bozak.
Oh.
Bozak's probably the one in the bathtub here.
You see a loot. It is a very nice-looking loot. It's covered in dust.
I mean, is there anything odd about it? Just a nice loot?
How would you like to look at it?
My eyes?
Okay. You see an old dusty loot. Like, I mean, you're not trained in, like, performance or history or anything, are you?
No.
So, I mean, like, you wouldn't know the difference between your standard violin and a Stradivarius. Like, you wouldn't usually, like, this one's prettier. You know what I mean?
Okay. Just taking a gander, seeing what was around.
That's fair.
I went to perceive at the north door.
Okay.
Is that the splashy door?
No. Roll me a perception.
21.
You hear fire. Like sort of that soft...
A roaring fire, or more like a...
sort of like a soft, snap, crackle. We're talking campfire, fireplace, cook fire, not like raging inferno behind the door.
Does this door open in or out?
Either. It swings both ways. It's
Okay.
actually, you
Kinda
push
like
on
you.
it and it just wings on a 180-degree hinge. Like a pantry door.
Sliding door.
It's a pocket door. Except it goes into a pocket dimension, not into the wall.
Ooh.
I don't know. Which way you want it to swing in.
In.
Swings out. 50-50 shot. Jeff,
Yeah.
you open the door.
Yep.
Is anyone going with Davun? So we got one guy going
Yeah, no,
through
I
the
said
door.
I'd follow him.
You're going. What are you doing then, Matt?
He was looking at
He's
the
looking at the
loot.
loot.
I mean,
Okay.
who's the loot closer to? His door or his door?
I don't remember. I said a direction.
You didn't say where the loot was.
Yes, it did. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty loot.
Okay, is the window closer to his door or his door?
It's completely on the opposite side of the room.
Then I go to that door.
I'm just curious. Unda and Davun, please make me wisdom saving throws.
Unnatural 20.
Make me a dex. Athletics, acrobatics. Make me an acrobatics check.
Just
me?
Unda?
Just Unda.
11.
So the monk sees something a little interesting. The door swings open, and you see them both staring into this room kind of wide-eyed, and then Davun's face blanches, and he falls back into Unda, who is also similarly shocked, but tries to catch the dwarf, doesn't do a very good job, and he hits the floor.
Sorry, I was shocked.
You
It's
were
all
shocked.
good. I'm very shocked.
Lucas, you see red satin curtains hanging in archways at both ends of the south wall in this dark room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large ornate iron tub with clawed feet. That tub is completely full of blood. So you hear a loud crash, Pithur, as Davun hits the floor for some reason.
Okay.
Did roll in that one.
Yes, I did. I'll own that, yes.
I just closed the door.
Well, you have to drag him out of the way first. He nearly
Okay.
knocked you to the
I
floor
drag
as
him out of
well.
the way and then close the door with my foot as I'm dragging him away.
So you both see that happen.
I mean, well, we heard there was splashing. Was there anything in the tub of blood?
I don't know.
The blood tub?
I did not walk in.
blood tub.
Oh, did he see the bloody tub?
No.
Okay. Do not go in there.
Woo! No, Davin's going to get up and go back in.
I kind of figured he might.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might.
Would you like to do anything, Pithur, while they're waking Davin back up?
I'll go through the door that I'm at.
Okay. Wisdom saving... No.
It's a fire full of blood. Wait a minute.
It's a fire full of blood.
It's an iron fire full of blood.
A blazing hearth fire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes, their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of this room is a large low table, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed... Divans? That doesn't look like how it should be pronounced. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy, gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It is an exact likeness of Irina Koliana. So you've entered this fairly large study.
Oh, okay. This is where Esmeralda said she was.
Sorry, what? Is that part of the book I didn't read?
No.
Esmeralda's the lady.
Yeah, when Esmeralda met you guys in the tower, she said that she was in his study and saw the painting of Irina.
Oh, yeah.
That's when she tried to kill Irina.
Gotcha.
Inspiration for Jeff for
Also,
remembering things.
completely forgot who Esmeralda was until just now.
Can you gift that to somebody?
Yeah, can I gift that to somebody?
Sure.
Who doesn't have one?
Those two.
You like me more?
Roll off.
I was going to say, he actually read the book.
Compare dicks.
What? I can't read.
Look, there's a big dick!
It's a double digit.
There's
It's a 19.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But
Is it higher than a 4?
But what you don't know is that Jeff was
think
playing
so.
by golf rules.
Let me go to the board. Let me go to the chalkboard.
Golf rules.
You can have it. It's fine. I'm not mad.
I'll
kill you in your sleep.
You notice, so as you step in, it's sort of a central seated area, right? You've got these bookshelves are very tall. They're 10, 15 feet wide, probably 15 feet tall or more. The fireplace is off to your right, so to the east. There is a door to the west, large double doors, and then there are... Make a perception roll.
17?
There's a door almost directly right across from you, but again, it's a smaller, less presentational door. Like, you almost came through a side door, right? So there's a major door to the west. There's a similar, for lack of a better term, more like a servant's door, a side door off to the side. But there's an even smaller door to the northwest. So there are 2 doors on that north side.
Okay.
But it's almost the way that the bookshelves and the stuff and the wood grain and everything, it's clearly meant that those doors are supposed to be less visible, architecturally speaking, if that makes sense. So your eye is drawn immediately to the big damn doors to your left.
Right.
But you still see 2 doors on the opposite side. For whatever reason, I keep wanting to call you both Pithur. Davin, going back into the room with the tub full of blood, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm with those two.
Okay. Are you going back into the room full of blood?
Yeah, I'll go in. I'm gonna knock an arrow and.
Are you going
walk
off
in.
on your own?
Yep. You just split the party.
He's on you guys right now.
Okay.
So a tub of blood, you say?
Yeah, roll a save.
Yeah, see?
I don't have to because I'm emotionally prepared for it.
You don't have to, because I don't want to waste that time, because I already did the bit. But yes, we will go with emotionally prepared. That seems fair. So this room is This room is longer than it is wide. To your right, you see a grand door. So it's 10 feet wide, double doors leading somewhere, right? But this room appears to be almost cut in half. So immediately to your left, there's like drawn curtains. And then you've got sort of an architectural, sort of raised dais upon which the clawed tub sits. and then there's another set of curtains on the opposite side.
I approached the tub.
Okay. Yeah.
You do that. I've got an arrow ready to go. Something pops out of that tub and attacks anyone, I'm shooting it.
Let me see one of your arrows.
Okay. I give you an arrow.
Okay.
I just need something stabby.
I just need something to stab you with when you turn around.
I'm not going to, like, dip into the blood. I'm going to sweep through it with the arrow and see if there's anything in there.
Yeah.
He went to it first. Let's see what happens.
I was going to just poke around with my staff.
So you two are standing a little farther back then, since he's going to go up and inspect it.
Yep.
You're getting an arrow. Matt, make me a dex saving throw.
23.
Say you ought to be able to make that. Is you see him start to put his quarterstaff into the blood, and as soon as it breaks the surface, the whole thing erupts. The monk seems to throw himself to the floor and get out of the way, but blood over the walls, over the side of the tub, and up into the air, and you see a form shoot out of that tub. Female form, long, wispy hair, but the skin is kind of emaciated and stretched, very almost, I want to say, Gollum-esque. And you see this thing just sort of and hit the ceiling and immediately skitter around the side and disappear between one of the sets of curtains off to the side.
So not into the dining room, but...
No. Would you three like to roll me initiatives?
Sure.
Well, I did say I was going to shoot whatever popped out of there.
When it attacks someone.
You gotta watch that
Suppose,
language.
suppose that's fair.
He just monkey pawed you. 7.
22.
7.
Unda, what would you like to do?
Yell for Pithur.
I was going to say make a perception check, but you hear someone yelling your name from the other room.
It's a bloody bitch.
That is a vocal action, so you can still take a movement and an attack action if you like.
I'll fire an arrow at her.
You don't see her.
Oh,
Shoot around the corner.
right. Forgot you said that. No. I'll just hold until she comes back, and then I'll shoot her.
Okay. Are you going to go towards the stuff? Should I put you in the initiative? Go ahead and roll initiative for me then, so I can put you in the order. Because I'm going to bet you're higher than
You wanted
7.
to play D&D.
Not much.
I get advantage. It's a little better. That'll be 10.
So you do go next. You get into the bathroom. I'm assuming you're going back out through the dining room hall, and
Yeah.
as you get in there, you see blood all over the floor. The monk is laying on the ground, and there's a knocked arrow, and they're sort of looking at the ceiling. So you're
How am I
there,
on the
but it takes you
ground
more
with a 23 dex? Damn it. Okay.
You
threw
hit-
yourself
I'm
out
letting
of the
it. I'm
way.
letting it go. I'm letting it go.
You're in a prepared push-up stance, ready to badassly do some sort of jet li. I don't know.
No, he's
Yell
not.
it. This is my boomstick.
Sure. So you're in there.
Alright, what are you bitches babbling about?
Some sort of witch thing covered in blood.
Monk, it's your turn.
Okay, so she hit the ceiling
And kind of
and
scurried
skittered
around.
along.
Yeah.
Baby and train spotting style.
Sure.
Okay. How high is the ceiling?
15 feet.
And she just went around the corner of the curtain.
Yes.
All right, pursue.
Okay. You pull the curtain back.
Yep.
You're in sort of a, for lack of a better term, sort of a closet. So you have the presentational curvature of the tub, right? It's kind of lifted up and blah, blah, blah. So you're kind of walking into a very narrow hallway. And as you kind of step in 10 feet or so, you look down the corner, and there's a long hallway of, like, just hooks.
Like coat hooks or like meat hooks? Like, give me some
Good
description
question.
here, you
That's
know?
a good question.
We're in a
Well,
hell castle.
You are, but closet is the way I would describe
Okay.
it.
It's not like Cenobites are going to start ripping my nipples
Oh my
off.
God. The Marquis de Strahd.
Ooh.
Make it a thing.
God, that's adorable. That's what I want a napkin art.
The walls here are lined with iron hooks upon which hang black capes and formal wear. 2 arched windows in the south wall are covered by heavy curtains. Perception check?
Look for feet at the bottom of the curtains.
Where's Scooby-Doo all of a sudden?
4.
You don't see anything.
Well, I'm going to start just poking my stick at all the curtains, Polonius style.
Okay, so you start poking around.
All right, that's how he dies, right?
Davin, would you like to do anything?
I would say it's more Hamlet style because Polonius is the one that gets stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I see what he's doing, or is he blocked by curtains?
Yeah,
I pulled the
as soon
curtain
as-
back, he said.
Even if you pull the curtains back, he still would go around the corner.
Okay.
So he went through the curtains. The curtains are kind of naturally meant to hang there and look decorative as opposed to revealing the structure of the closet, as it were.
Right.
So yes, you can't see him. It does occur to you, however, that you could go in, if you presume that the architecture loops, you could go in the other one. You don't actually know that, but
Yeah,
it's not that
screw
hard
it.
to figure out.
I'll go in the other one.
Okay, as you're poking at the curtains, you turn and look, and you see Davun pop in at the other end of the hallway.
Roll a perception. I got blood in my eyes. I can't see
Look
very
for
good.
feet.
Sure, roll a perception.
There's the guidance.
She crawled on the ceiling. Her feet aren't going to be on the ground.
Why are you poking at the curtains? Poke at the ceiling.
The hell is my perception? That's a 17.
You don't see anything.
We open, can I slide curtains back and take a peek
Yeah, no,
and
you're-
all that jazz?
Yeah, I mean, as much as you can.
What
within
am
your-
I seeing about these rooms? Is this where they store the people before they open the blood sacks into the...
I mean,
the tub?
maybe all you're seeing is just formal capes and nice things hung up on these hooks. You would, if you were to guesstimate, see 28 capes and 16 set of fine clothes stored here. Unda,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Do I see any shoes?
It does not specify any shoes.
Hobbits.
It says,
Need a new pair with those little buckles on them. They're adorable.
would you like to do anything, Unda?
How high is the ceiling in here?
15 feet.
I mean, could I just percept the ceiling in the area and behind that curtain?
It's perceive.
Percept, damn you.
Sure, perceptivize it.
I'm going to perceptivize it. Thank you for patronizing us.
No.
It's a 9 plus 7.
Nope, don't see anything.
I'm going to start pulling on hooks.
Sure.
Looking for a secret. Oh, I have a secret thing.
You do have a thing. A wand.
Should I burn a charge?
Sure. Haven't used it yet.
It's up to you.
No, it's not. It's up to the group. Group.
I don't think we used it yet.
Do we want to use the Wand of Secrets?
You need to see how long it takes. If it takes longer than an action to use, I don't know if it does or not.
It does not.
It doesn't.
It wouldn't surprise
You
me.
have to
if
look
it's
it
a
up then
minute.
because I don't have anything written down. I believe last time you said point and ping.
Which then we looked in the book and was 100% wrong. Is it an action?
While holding it, you can use an action to expend
Okay.
one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you.
So on your turn, Matt, you could use it if you want.
I mean,
it is an action.
Well, now I'm thinking about it. She's covered in blood. Can I just look for a blood trail?
Sure. Pithur, what do you want to do first?
There were double doors.
Yes.
I perceive at the doors.
Sure. Perceive. Away.
9.
Is that singing? Matt.
Rethinking my strategy, the monk will go back and follow the where she initially went around the corner, start following the blood trail on the ceiling.
That's a good call. I appreciate that. You see blood splat, blood splat, blood spat, and as it passes through the curtain, you see one handprint, and that's it.
Guys, I think I know where she went. I don't know how to open it though. Does anybody have any input?
No, what's there?
I mean, there's a handprint on the ceiling, and it just stops. Her trail goes cold.
Okay, so was this an illusion, or was it, or is there a secret door there?
Oh, hang on. Let me fire up this wand.
Yep, I'd pop it.
Bing!
Nothing within 30 feet.
Oh God, is she invisible?
Jeff, what are you doing?
The blood wouldn't be.
Unless she grabbed an invisibility cloak or something out of these dressing rooms.
She'd still be leaving footprints. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the doors with Pithur.
Sure. So does that mean you've determined you no longer want to remain in initiative order?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
If something's gonna attack us, it's gonna attack us.
Absolutely, it
Pretty
will.
much.
Okay, you're at the
Oh,
doors.
you put us here, so...
No, absolutely I did. I just want to see what you want to do next. You could choose not to be in initiative order, but if you choose not to be in initiative order and I want to you over, I just want to say that I think that gives me a legitimate reason to you over.
Yes.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
Well, I'm going to go outside of my 30 foot, down the hallway, and start pulling hooks.
Okay, yeah. You start pulling them off. It's going to take you a minute and a half or something.
Find anything?
No.
Anything weird? No.
Nope.
Perhaps it was in our heads.
Zombie.
She just died. That's not
All right.
cool.
R.I.P. She literally just died.
I know. But they're going to listen to it 3 months from now.
My God, you people are sensitive.
No
Let's go.
Troy.
I will open door.
Sweet smells waft from this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red draperies, their golden tassels glinting in the light of 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room. Tall white candles burn with bright, steady light. A large bed, canopied by silk curtains, sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large letter Z. That's Z for the Brits. Lying amid the velvet and satin sheets and bedclothes is a young woman in a nightgown. One of her dainty slippers has fallen to the floor at the bed's foot. She's sort of laying there like just sort of Dear Diary moment on the bed.
Okay, she's not like passed out or something.
No, it appears that the slipper's fallen off because she's kicking at her feet on the edge of the bed. And when the doors rattle open because it's loud, she turns over. Oh, who are you?
I'm Davun. Who the hell are you? Or no, Pithur went in first.
Does she look familiar?
She does not.
Killer.
I've not met you before.
No, I don't believe so. My name's Pithur.
Ah, my name's Gertruda. How are you, Pithur?
Well.
You don't wear armor, do you?
Nope.
Do you have your weapon out?
Yes, I'm always holding the spear.
You look very strong. Are you a fighter?
Some would say.
That's cool. That's awesome. You protect people?
Sometimes.
We should always try our best, shouldn't we?
Absolutely. How old does she look?
Old enough to party. McLovin. McLovin. Come on.
I know, but I am McLovin.
You would guess maybe early to mid-20s.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing here? Hanging out?
Oh, yes. I've come to live with the Lord in his castle. He's very nice. Have you met him?
Yeah, my experience has not been so nice.
Oh, well, I'll tell him to be sure. Perhaps it's, you're a great warrior. So I'm sure he would let you come and stay in the castle. He has lots of people here to protect us. He protects the land. Did you know that?
I've heard similar.
Yes. It's like Lord Strahd. Maybe someday I will be... Is it Lordis? She sort of wrinkles her nose and kind of looks up like she's trying to remember something. Oh, you have friends!
Who is this?
Oh, he's also covered in fur. Are you brothers?
Oh my God, we're covered in fur. I forgot.
Yep. You're Wookiees now.
You're like giant teddy bears.
No, not really.
So I get the
You're
vibe.
short.
Yeah.
So she appears like simple-minded.
One could say.
Yeah.
Simple-minded, like got dropped as a baby, or simple-minded, like
Just
fresh
stupid.
off the farm.
Probably the latter as opposed to the former.
Okay.
Oh, it's so nice to see people. That's the only thing about this castle. There's so many rooms and so many places and so many things to do, and I never get to see anyone. I hope you'll all stay. You look like really nice people.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Barovia. Do you know it?
Yeah.
I'm a plot point you missed in about the 3rd episode of the game. We'll come back to this sometime later. But for now, I'm from the village of Barovia.
Cool.
Are you one of the children that was stolen?
Nope. There's a part that I described very, very poignantly in episode 5, I believe. Several times you guys are just like, nope, not going to near that plot point. So I'm like, okay. Well, that's going to make this much less impactful when...
Like Murder House? Back at
Right
Murder
after
House? Okay.
You guys didn't explore Barovia at all, and there are a couple of plot points, including this one that you missed. But that's okay.
You said we heard moaning.
Bingo.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
When? In the 5th episode?
Give or take.
No, I remember.
Apparently we didn't go towards it.
No, we didn't. We walked right past it and didn't
4
do
times.
anything.
Anyway.
I wasn't with you guys then. I don't know.
Bozak didn't give a either.
TGAF.
Twice carrying a coffin, I believe. We're going to have so much fun here. I'm so glad that you folks are here. What are you doing here? Are we having a party?
So, why did you come here?
Because this is where the Count lives.
Right. What?
Like, did you win a contest or something?
No, I just, princesses grow up to marry princes, right? I'm going to be a lordess.
Right. Are you a princess?
Well, sort of. I mean, I've always wanted to be. And I came to the castle and the doors were open, so I came in.
And nothing killed you?
She kind of looks down at herself and then looks at you like that's a stupid question.
And you just walked in uninvited?
Yes.
So have you
Did
seen...
you wander here?
No, you can see... I thought you had been to Barovia. You can see the castle from Barovia.
Yeah.
Have you met anybody since you were here?
Yes, there is a lovely fellow named Cyrus. I believe
Cyrus.
he makes meals. He brings them up occasionally. There is a lovely elf named Rahadin. He's quite nice. I haven't seen him in a while, though. And then there is Count Strahd himself.
Has he come
met-
by? Okay. Has he come by?
Yes, quite frequently.
Have you met the Dusk Elf?
Rahadin.
Rahadin. We just talked about that. Pay attention.
No, it's a different elf. I'm not...
I can't believe you just gaga'd him.
I got into it, though, right?
You got gaga'd.
That was the thing. Lucas was too much into it. I thought I was being obnoxious by repeating my
But
point.
he just enjoyed it. He was
He
just like,
enjoyed it, so I'm like, I gotta find a way
more!
I'm patronizing you, damn it.
I'm talking about
And not
the
the part
other
where
one.
you can pay $5 to get extra content and enjoy more brothel stuff.
Please do that.
I will totally gaga the out of anybody if that gets them on Patreon.
Yeah.
How does
Patreon
Lady Gaga
content?
like her meat?
Rah, 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 rah. Okay, sorry.
No, obviously,
Off,
I'm
all
obviously
of you.
talking about someone else.
Yes, you're talking about the other Dusk Elf.
Yes.
But she doesn't know.
She
there was
doesn't know
another
that.
one. She mentions one, and you ask about one. So
I give her the name. The other one.
What was the name of the other
I
one?
can't remember what the name is because it's been like
Speak notes?
73 days since we played.
Is there notes?
Sassamir.
That's the one.
No, she's not met Sassafras.
Chicago.
have you seen Rahadon lately?
No, not in a while.
Nice.
But I've only been here about a month or so, I think. However long it's been since you were in town, plus 1 week, give or take.
Okay. Hon, you really shouldn't be here.
Oh, why not? I think he's going to make me his... That's what it is. It's Countess. I'm going to be the Countess. And I'll be able to help all the poor people and take care of them. And we'll just have sunshine and light and flowers. It will be great.
You did say she was blonde, right?
I don't think she's
I
blonde.
feel like he did say that, though. Or was it... Were you just stereotyping?
So she doesn't look similar.
Well, the drawing that I've got in here is not blonde whatsoever.
Okay.
Can we see the drawing?
I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, there she is.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like Lucas just got a boner.
Nope.
Gothy. I'm good.
If only it were a visual podcast. Lucas readjusted himself.
Something tells me, ma'am, you're not his type.
Lucas's type?
Yeah, but two.
No.
Fourth wall break. Get a fourth wall break. It's like 16 walls.
Wall breakception. Oh, I don't know. He's been quite nice the whole time I've been here. He's a very friendly guy.
Hmm.
He rules just like his father did, and his father before that, and yeah, we're going through some hard times, but he's gonna make Barovia great again.
I did see there's some campaign hats going around.
We should make those.
No, we should not.
You should.
Be a grain again. Great.
Okay. Davun has no idea how to reason with this girl.
Do you have like some kind of emotional spell you could use or
Calm
something?
I mean, I
She's
could.
not uncalm.
Yeah.
Do you have piss off
Sorry.
person? Do you have like the opposite of it?
Gertruda just seems content to sit here in silence, just staring at you guys and smiling awkwardly.
Right. But Davun is like, oh my god, I've got to get her out of here.
Does the Count tell you any of his secrets?
Secrets? What secrets would he have?
Anything?
Like, is there a special room that he frequents?
I don't know. I spend most of my time here.
Do you
Okay.
sleep here?
Yes.
Where does he sleep?
You get the sense that that's never occurred to her before this moment.
So what's up with the bathtub full of blood?
Yeah. Do you go potty in there?
There's a bathtub full of blood?
It was
We'll, like,
illusion.
point through the open
There
door.
was.
Was there a bathtub full of blood?
I told you, man, it's all in our heads.
Because you're pointing back, and that giant, like, obnoxious Evil Dead wave of blood that came out is not splattered all over the floor anymore.
Okay.
Did I see it when I walked in?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
The monk was laying in it.
Yeah, is it gone from my body?
You don't ever remember feeling sticky.
God, this place.
87 rooms to go.
Okay.
I hate this campaign so goddamn much. I just really do.
Is it okay if we sleep in here for now? Can we do
She
that?
blinks doe-eyed at you.
If he never comes in here, that could be a good place to hole up. Just saying.
Davin's going to try and roll a persuade, but I have no idea how to persuade this chick.
You got an RP, baby. Show her the dwarf
what do you
dick.
say?
Try and relate the things that we've seen and heard, and that she has got to get out of here. This is not a safe place. This is the last place in this world that she wants to be.
Ask her if her parents miss her.
You get the sense that everything you just said was just like,
Okay.
Are you exploring the castle?
Yeah.
Cool.
You want to go with? Or do you want to go with?
Sure.
You gotta be really, really quiet, though.
Okay.
We don't want to disturb the count.
Right. He's a very important man. He's got lots of important business.
Unda
Right.
just looks at the dwarf with like an arched eyebrow, like, really not a good idea?
I'm not leaving her here.
Again, if he doesn't come in here, let's sleep here. He never visits.
She just said that he visits.
All the time.
Yeah.
I think the words were all the time.
Thank you. Yes.
That's what she says.
To
She's
be-
also not all there.
He does have a point. I don't think he thought of that, but he does have a point.
What?
That she's not exactly, numero uno on understanding what's going on around her.
Okay. Do you guys want to rest? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to drag her along with?
So
You are getting fairly
it
tired because
late?
you've yet to
Here's-
take an 8-hour rest
here's the way
in
I
quite
see
a
it.
while.
We're gonna walk around and fight. We're gonna try to sleep and then end up fighting. Either way, we're fighting. So what's the difference? At least we get a chance to possibly get something back out.
Listen, Gertruda,
Yes, Gertruda.
it's getting a little late. Would you mind if we all laid down, took a little power nap for 8 or so hours before we take off on our little adventure? It might be kind of better to do it on a full night's rest,
Okay. And she dives under the covers and lays down.
Can I get that
Night.
well-rested perk?
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna tuck her in. It's so dumb. All right, let's set up a watch, guys.
Is there anything else in this room?
Divans and couches.
No, that's in another
study.
room.
Oh,
Although-
yeah, you're right.
You would very completely understand that there are 2 double doors that you came from the bath, and there are 2 double doors to the east, and just mapping it out in your head, that probably goes into the study. There's no way it doesn't. See what I'm saying?
So she's almost like
And you-
like a little apartment.
No, but if you say so.
You relate that there's a study over there?
Yeah, I would have. I mean, that would have been out with my suggestion before the rest's suggestion, so.
And Davin looks over and sees a room full of books.
We don't see it. He's saying it's beyond those double doors. So, like, you came into the dining room, right?
Yeah.
You went up into the study. They went into the bathroom. You see a double set of doors here. You go up into a bedroom with a double set of doors. So, unless there's a room in there that's about 4 feet wide, those double set of doors go back into the hearth with the painting that looks like Irina Kolyana.
Yeah, Davin's going to check out the study before he rests.
You hear some movement from the bed when you open the doors. Don't mess with the Count's books. He gets mad if they don't get put back in the right place.
Will do.
Besides, none of them have pictures. Well, most of them don't. Night.
So, you want to
I
sleep?
wonder if I just found another teleport spot.
It's a save location.
Why do you say that, Jeff?
Because one of the stones was lore. Violet goes to the mountain spire. Orange goes to the castle's peak. Red goes to lore.
Data's brother. You didn't write the rest of the couplet down.
Nope.
Read that again? Mountain Spire.
Violet goes to the mountain spire.
Temple.
Why is everything a temple?
Mountain.
Yeah, but
I'm betting that's the tower that we slept at.
Octavio's tower?
no, I
No,
would.
the watchtower at Salinka Pass.
Okay. So I'm not that far off.
Castle's Peak, I don't know. But lore, it's either this or the temple.
I mean, we're in like really legitimately the only castle besides Argon Vostold, maybe.
Ancient magic is blue. I'm betting that's the temple. Master's tomb is yellow. Master's bride is indigo. Green is coffins. Green is the one that I took, and that took me back to
Coffin maker.
yes. Sorry.
No,
you're fine,
random.
you're fine.
No, you're putting things together, maybe. What would you like to do? Davin, you're standing in a room of books. What is everybody else doing? Anything?
I'm laying down for a nap
Where?
in the room with the girl.
We're all gonna. I'm leaving the door open so that I can keep an eye on what's going on in there. But
So you are where?
I'm
Unda.
probably on the floor in that bedroom.
Okay, so you're in the bedroom. Monk's in the bedroom.
I'm going with him to look at the books.
Okay, so you guys are standing in there looking at the books. Blazing fire. 2 doors to the north. 1 door to the south. Painting. Fireplace.
Has the fire changed at all?
No. It's kind of a nice roaring fire. Like, it's not...
But I mean, it hasn't died out at all.
No, not at all.
super warm in here,
I mean, ish.
like it would be from a fire.
Yes.
Okay,
It's not
a persistent flame
yes.
spell or something like that.
Correct. It is an actual fire. As you get close to it, it gets hot.
Okay.
Not a conspicuous amount of like logs laying around or anything, so it's probably persistent magic of some sort, you would guess, but you don't have any obvious frame of reference for that.
Okay.
Like, my argument would be these people, you're around wood all the time, so like I would notice the difference between a fire poker that's used and a fire poker that's for show. You know what I mean? Like, it looks much more like someone who has a gas fireplace than someone who has an actual wood burning stove.
Yeah.
Right. Check out the books.
Roll me d12.
2.
If you'd like to check out the books as well, go right ahead.
1.
There are a lot, by the way.
I also rolled a 1. Do we need to roll again?
I mean, you can roll again. You can roll again if you want.
2.
2. Jeff.
The rarest one in the game.
Davin, you find an alchemist's
The
tome.
rarest Pokemon in the game.
Talking about mixing things and trying to discover gold and how to mix certain things together to create explosions and so on and so forth. It's very old. The paper barely stays together as you try and flip through the pages. There's some schematics and drawings, but very few. There's lots of pictures actually in the book that you pull off. It is a bestiary of strange creatures. Images of dragons, images of horrible specters and things that go bump in the night, werewolves, frog people, etc., etc.
It's just a monster manual.
It is a monster manual. I was getting ready to say on page 54 there's an owl bear. Oh, you can sit down and read it if you want. You can roll another d12 if you like.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to pocket my book.
Okay. You can put you have a bestiary of strange beasts.
5.
I should like to point out that there are probably at least a dozen bookshelves that are twice the size of my bookshelves here, and they're stocked like double wide.
Right.
So literally you're just rolling for random categories almost. 5 and a what?
8.
5, you find a book of heraldry.
Really?
Yeah. All really old things. Nothing that you recognize from Faerun.
Okay.
Like, literally, the only part of heraldry that you see that you recognize is Von Zarovich.
What about Durst?
Not in there.
Nope.
You found a book that explains how to taste wine.
How to taste wine?
Yeah, like how to be a wine connoisseur. What are the best wines? Who produces the best grapes? You've never heard of any of the vineyards in the book? But it's like, oh yes, Chateau blah 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 is the best place to get this most excellent Malbec and blah 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 blah.
Okay. I'm good. Do you want to keep going through them?
I mean, is there an amount of time that we can spend here? Is there anything like worth finding? Like,
I mean, we're talking about hundreds, if not thousands, of books.
I mean, skimming over the spines, like there's nothing that.
There's nothing that goes
Leaps
me, look at me, I'm the big clue, me. No.
You have to tap them until you find the wooden box that looks like books.
You see historical texts, heretical texts, epic novels, books of military strategy, biographies of royalty, books of recipes.
Davun's going to cast Detect Magic.
That might get you somewhere.
Good idea.
Could have done that before.
Just kidding.
It's more fun to
Didn't
roll.
think about it.
What's the range? Is it just what's visible? And how long does it last? Because there's going to be a lot of things in the castle that are magical. I'm just curious as to what all you can see.
No, it won't last through the rest. It's up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
30 feet.
30 feet around you. None of the bookshelves?
If this helps, the spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of dirt or wood.
Yeah. I would assume that the fire is magical. That's kind of just to be expected, just because it doesn't say anything about wood. It doesn't say anything about whatever. None of the books, as you kind of walk around, appear magical. I don't think any of that is magical. I might get yelled at later, but I'm going to say that that's not magical. Although, holy crap!
Liar.
I wish appraise was a skill. Is there any sort? Wizards, put appraise back on the sheet.
Everything's under perception now, I think.
No, appraise is intelligence based.
Yeah. Are either of you trained in history?
Only where stone is concerned.
Nope.
Is it a gem? Is that kind of stone?
Yes, gems give us stones.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Precious stone.
We both roll, I guess, history. I need some sort of intelligence-based check, unless you guys got something better. I really want praise.
11.
17.
I don't know how you know, because I don't think that you're much of a reader, but...
You, I'm an artist.
Oh, me? Aren't you a barbarian?
I am an artist.
2 editions ago, you literally could not read.
I don't think so.
No, you weren't literate.
You weren't allowed to read.
Yeah, well, I don't know any of that.
Anyway,
5e for life.
Will save.
there are... Will saves are also cool.
That's my next tattoo.
Will save.
5e for life.
Yeah.
But it should be at number 4 and LYFE. You just move on. If it doesn't hit, you move on. This is a veritable gold mine of tomes, by the way. Like, if you could somehow get this to a bookseller, don't ask me how you know, you could retire. You could buy a castle and never do a thing in your life and have servants for the rest of your life with the number of books that are here.
But then you'd have nothing to read.
So we just take like the 4 most expensive ones.
He would have
just
no idea what that would be.
subtly slide in our copies of 7 Whites or the 7 Dwarves, whatever it was. Just replace it. He'll never
Snow
know.
Dwarf and the 7
I think you
Whites.
detect that the fire is magical, but that's the only thing. You've got it for a little while. Are you wandering around and looking for other things?
Yeah, I'll look around in the room, and then I'll go back in the bedroom.
You don't detect anything in the bedroom either. Let me double check. No, you don't detect anything magical in there either.
Cool. I'm going to sit and read my book.
Which book?
My Tome of Understanding.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that thing. How long have you put, or how much time have you put into that so far?
What's your passive perception, Davin?
15.
Jeff,
Yes.
Davin takes 10 points of damage as the windows in the bedroom explode inward and you get thrown across the room.
Okay, what did I take damage from?
That's a real good question. Something hit you in the chest and sent you flying across the room.
Cool.
Would you like to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Would you all like to roll initiative?
Did I
Apparently
wake up?
so.
I'm pretty sure that when a dwarf flies across the room, you wake up.
We're
Very
only
sound
willing to bet
sleeper.
we did
He's in
not.
the bedroom.
Yes.
Right.
Willing to bet we did not get our full rest then?
Not yet.
Oh, God, no. I mean, it's been maybe an hour, probably
Cool.
less. It's almost... Okay, initiatives.
16.
15.
17.
14.9.
Who had the 17?
I did.
It's your turn?
Is my Detect Magic still up?
Yep. Maybe.
He said yeah first.
No, did I say no?
Okay.
Whatever it was hit you like a ton of bricks and sent you sprawling across the room.
Okay. You hit me over by the window?
The force, whatever, came through the window.
What's Gertruda doing?
Well, Gertruda is acting last, so she's probably just now waking up.
Can I see anything out the window?
Did you guys hear something?
Just the glass and the rain.
Is my hair
I
lifting?
mean, you see the rain through bits of ironwork and glass and so on and so forth.
Okay. So I'm looking to see if the rain's hitting anything in the air.
No.
Did anything come flying in and leave a trail of rain?
You do see a trail of rain up to about the point where you got hit. And then it started to peter off. It sort of came in, hit, and there's sort of a trail leading off in a direction to your right, maybe?
Okay.
It came in like a wrecking ball.
Quite literally.
What? Literally.
Quite literally.
Guys, there's something invisible. I don't know what it is.
Can you make it rain?
Where? How big's this room?
I can't remember how much.
40 by 40, I think.
How much space does that take up?
Less than that.
It's in the 30-foot cube?
It's 30 foot.
Be almost the whole room.
That's true.
It would definitely rule some places out.
Yeah, I'll...
Butt it
Sure.
up against the window wall.
It's the only thing I know of, Lucas knows of, to see things that are invisible.
I'll make it rain right in the center of the room.
Okay.
30 feet out from that.
Okay. And that makes it... Unda, make a perception check.
Everything's crisp. Just straight perception. No, nothing on it with the rain.
Nope.
Rain gives you a perception check.
It does give you a perception check.
Well, I rolled a 5, so I'm assuming I don't see.
Nope. No.
What else can I?
No.
I didn't know if you wanted me to do anything else.
I don't know. You're
It's a
playing.
total of 12.
The rain
so
has shown nothing.
Make a perception check.
11.
better than what I rolled.
You're not seeing anything.
I will. Take a defensive stance, ready to hit something.
20?
On perception?
Yes.
The rain is just barely clipping it, but you could tell that there's a little spot off to Jeff's right about 10 or 15 feet. So it's just on the edge of his cube. That's kind of an arm or something sticking out just enough that you're seeing the rain is flowing around something, but it's very little.
Okay. Can I try and stab it?
Sure.
The inevitable next question.
I am raging.
Yay!
It's a nat 20.
Nice.
You hit.
28.
Nice. You feel next to no resistance. You feel no reaction. If you're not even sure you hit something, to be perfectly honest.
Like,
But-
nothing changed about what I saw.
Nope. You can make me. You do feel it fly past you though. At great speed. Make me an attack roll at disadvantage.
Does a 20 hit?
You hit.
18?
Jeff, you feel something whoosh by your face.
Like something moved past me or something missed hitting me?
Something moved past you.
Can you describe the whoosh?
Something attempted to just... you've been exposed to spells before? It's like someone is just hurling you around with spells. You feel something try and push you, and this time maybe you're prepared for it. Maybe I rolled a 2. You just don't get moved anywhere.
Okay.
Hey, I have a second.
I think it's a Jedi. I've heard tell of them.
Roll at disadvantage?
Do I know which direction it went?
Sort of. Not really.
I mean,
It's a 40-foot room.
Yeah. But it's moving across the room. Roll me an attack at disadvantage. I didn't think you could do your second attack if you moved across the room.
Yes.
Make 2 attacks. 19.
Roll me some damage.
12.
Okay.
Sure, it's 12. I feel like it's 15.
Why is it raining inside? Davun. Perception checks actually from Pithur and Davun.
7.
22.
When you felt that sort of push of movement, you heard hate, kill. It's your turn.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't it be in the rain now?
The
Or
rain.
no?
The rain's instant. It's done.
Why do they think that lasted longer than that?
Because you're wrong.
Didn't it when we burnt that barn down?
Create water. That's what
Yeah.
you used, wasn't it?
It's instantaneous.
Really?
I will swing where I think the thing tried to hit me from?
Sure. Roll me an attack at disadvantage.
I doubt a 10's gonna hit anything.
You're not 100% sure where it attacked you from.
Right.
You're kind of just swinging at thin air.
Yeah, I don't.
Unda.
Do I see footprints of, like, wet footprints anywhere?
No. You're not even seeing water droplets, really.
I just watched Pithur stab the thing, right?
Yep.
So gonna...
You stab a thing. He stabbed thin air.
Right. But I would have noticed that he hit something.
Sure.
Can I just fire an arrow where his spear tip ended?
Sure. Roll me an attack.
Disadvantage?
Just roll me an attack.
It's a 16.
You fire an arrow off into the corner of the room. Monk.
Defensive posture.
You take the dodge action.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take the dodge action.
Pithur.
Ready in action in case something tries to attack me.
Okay.
Hate. Kill.
Let's see what 23 hits. This time you get shoved from behind, and you go sliding across the floor again for 9 damage. As Davun, you see him go sliding across the floor kind of in between everyone.
Hate him. Hate.
What's going on, guys? This isn't very fun. You need to stop. Davun.
When is it Casimir's turn?
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
There's a 20-foot burst from me.
Okay.
If anything's there that it'll hit, it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Which direction? I'm sorry.
It's a burst.
Around.
Everywhere.
Center.
I don't know what the hell to do.
Okay. And if you calm emotions, you just naturally calm people down, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Unda.
I'll just take the dodge action at this point. Like, I don't know what else to do. I can't see anything, yeah?
You can't see a thing?
I mean, whatever this is, it's going on about hate and kill.
No. I think it's absolutely a fair call.
I also gained an ability to sense, like, somebody's secrets. How does that work?
I don't remember. I'll have to look it up in the book. Did I give you a number to tell me what page to look up?
No, not that one.
I'll just take the dodge action. There's nothing else I can do.
Monk.
I'm just gonna start poking around with my f***ing staff.
Okay.
There's nothing for me to perceive. I have no...
You don't detect anything. Pithur.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think to use. The locator thing is not going to work, so I don't know what I'm looking for.
No, that was I think to like find people that you knew, not to find an invisible thing in front of you. Yeah, like you should be able to like ping someone somewhere.
I mean, I did see this thing, so I could think of what I saw, but I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how.
You're not wrong.
I'm pretty sure what you've got is like a scrying ability, and it's going to take some time, like minutes, to do it. I don't think it's something you can do instantaneously.
Which I don't know.
I'll look.
Even when he told us the vague description, he said, if you took time, you could do this.
Learning the people's secrets thing, I don't know if that's instantaneous or not, if that matters.
No, that's what he's talking about.
I had two
it's
different abilities.
things.
I had one where I could learn secrets, and I had another one where I could locate somebody.
Scry.
So is there anything else you'd like to do, Pithur? Scrying, I'm sure, takes time. And involves some details.
I guess not.
Okay.
Swing wildly.
Hate him. Kill him.
Another 13 damage as you were slammed up against the window. Davun, you get the distinct sense that it's trying to throw you out a window.
Should probably get away from that
Making
window.
any footprints in the rainwater now?
I mean, it
If
might
it's
be
by the
held.
window?
No, you're not being held.
Okay.
It sort of came in the window, pushed you, like went past you, tried to push you again,
And he's
and then
coming
is
back.
pushing you back towards the window. So I'm assuming now, after multiple attacks, which a couple of them have missed, you're just being battered by an invisible force pushing you harder and harder towards the window.
Okay, I'm going to move sideways away from the window.
Okay.
And heal myself.
Seems like a good call. Unda?
Am I close enough to the bed?
I mean, the room's 40 feet wide, so you could get to the bed if you're not close to the bed.
I want to throw a blanket towards that open window where he's being shoved towards. And see if it lands on something that is
Like a net.
particularly a humanoid figure.
Hey, somebody came up with an idea. Have an inspiration, Lucas.
Cool.
So you grab a bed sheet.
Yep.
Hey!
I just pulled it out from underneath her.
Roll me a dex attack at disadvantage. I mean, you've got like 30 square feet to throw at.
Am I just adding my dex only?
You just roll like a dex attack. So you're going to roll, add your dex plus your base attack modifier.
Base attack is
I'll give it to you
5.
like, yeah.
16.
You see Unda take a sheet and toss it, and it sort of does the, like, magic carpet thing from Aladdin. Like, it sort of settles on something,
It high fives the genie.
but it's, like, undulating. It's not...
It's not wrapping around a figure.
Right. It's not like you threw it on, it's like, woo, it's a ghost. Like, it's... Whatever this thing is, it is not solid. It is not corporeal. It is not even in any definition of what you would see. It's constantly moving. But at the moment, you can see it.
But there's a sheet floating in the air.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a sheet floating in the air.
I point to whoever is next, which I think is you, and go,
If you
punch
threw, it's Marilyn Monroe's dress. Like, if you threw a thing over an updraft of air and it just sort of floated, that's what you see.
So now you can see it to hit it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go punch Marilyn in the... So, with my magic powers,
With your magic powers.
with my key empowered strikes,
Okay,
count as magical attacks.
they do.
Was there a question at the end of that sentence?
No?
Just roll
Okay.
a hit, dude.
12? Does a 12 hit?
Nope. You seem to swing at a spot where you think there should be solid and you don't connect with anything that you can tell.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does a 17 hit?
I really want to say no, but it does.
Yahtzee.
Stun
It's 10 damage.
You stun it?
No, I'm not going to stun it because I can't do that when you're the one that says it.
Yes, you can.
No, because it makes it your idea, so it won't work.
Okay.
Kidding, the net thing worked. Just
Pithur.
I will stab at the sheet.
Okay, so you
Or
move across the
under
room.
the sheet.
Yeah.
I'm sure 29 will hit
Nope.
for 15 damage.
He's a beast.
Christ.
He's a beast.
You gave him the strength.
You did. And a magic spear.
I have the power.
26 probably hit for 16.
You still are hitting things.
Man, you're punching the sheet out of him. Ah.
That was that was punny.
The face you made it.
Both of you
Like where I was annoyed at
roll
myself.
attacks at disadvantage.
Me?
Yeah.
Attacks at disadvantage. Well, that's probably it.
24.
11.
Roll me some damage.
14.
The air current moves again, and you sort of take a stab as the sheet flutters off in the motion. As you can tell, it's fluttering off in the opposite direction of Jeff as this thing continues to fly right at Davun.
The sheet fell off of it?
Yeah, I
That's
mean, it's,
bullshit.
it's wow. You're holding on to that one, huh?
You were waiting for you.
I'm sorry I gave him the idea.
Yeah.
I just want to apologize to everybody.
Kill it!
Can't set your own
Kill
joke up.
it! He cannot live!
Yeah, you can. I do it all the time.
No, he can't.
Oh, okay.
Like, does not have the ability to do.
22 damage as just two blows, just boom, boom, knock you into the corner of the room.
You at 0?
No, he just healed himself.
Yeah.
Oh, you are at 0?
No,
Oh.
no, yes, I just
I
healed
was just saying,
myself.
I was like, I just saw you roll 3d8. You rolled 3d8
Four.
terribly. 4d8 terribly if I just knocked you down.
No, I put myself back up to 51.
Okay, Davun. You've kind of been
Set it
backed
down,
into the
Chuck.
corner of the room now, so there aren't
That's
a lot of
different.
places it could be.
I'm going to channel divinity. I'm going to turn undead.
Nothing seems to happen.
Cool.
Not that you could see it if it did.
Oh, that's true. Does he get punched again afterwards? Oh.
Unda.
Well, now I can't see it.
Nope.
Do that sheet thing again.
I mean, I could. I just throw the sheet on top of it again.
You could try.
I mean, I saw him get shoved, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, again, the same thing. You saw him get
Yeah.
shoved.
I'll throw the
So
I'll
you
throw the
assume
sheet
it's a
in that
general
direction again. I
Roll me in a
just keep doing it.
attack at disadvantage.
You're a sheet-flinging howler
It's a
monkey.
pretty solid disadvantage roll.
Yep, so that'll do.
Apparently you found it, or part of it. Monk?
Monk, punch it.
Okay.
Punch it, sure.
That's better than the first
That is
time.
better. 21 to
Yep.
hit for 7 damage. Oh, 21 to hit for max 11 damage.
Max power?
And let's go with the 27 to hit for 8 damage. I'm back. There we go.
Guess who's back? Back again.
So the monk swings, pow. Swings, pow. Swings, pow, maybe. You're not quite sure. You just, the sheet just falls straight down to the floor. So you just hear,
I think I killed it.
You get 10 hit points for that?
No, I already had some. Nothing's hurt me.
Pithur?
I mean, the sheet fell, right? So
It did fall.
Stab the sheet.
assuming it's dead.
Assume whatever
Yeah,
you
He
want.
stabs it, then he has a holy sheet.
oh.
You're all terrible people.
No, I'm angry at myself for doing
That was a
it.
pretty shitty
I
joke.
really am.
Davin?
I'm going to throw the groom statue out the window.
He took a book from his library, too.
No, I didn't.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
dude.
it was his own book.
Tink, 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 tink. Is it?
Oh, we could have thrown mealy cake around. That would have been awesome.
No, we were doing a different round.
Unda?
I just take my battle axe and just kind of lift the sheet a little.
Okay.
Nothing under there
It sort of flutters.
in the wind.
Maybe. Monk?
Then I just go like this with my axe.
Slam!
So the glass is all broken. Is there shutters on the windows?
There are not.
There are not shutters, really.
Nope, just curtains.
Is there anything we can put in front of it?
It's curtains for you. How big are the windows?
Large.
Okay.
How big's the hole?
Like large, like your window here?
I don't know. I have to take a look. I mean, it's a freaking castle, so I bet that they're nice windows.
Just one window broke?
The windows are depicted as 20 feet wide, so nice windows.
Wow.
I've slept in the rain before.
Is the fire still going?
In the other room, yeah?
I thought there was a fire in this bedroom.
No.
No.
You'd have to sleep in the study.
Close the doors. Let's sleep.
Yeah, I'm going back to bed.
I give the holy blanket to the girl, back to the girl.
Sorry about your bedroom.
I say, this is why you shouldn't be here.
I'm sure
Oh.
Cyrus can fix it for you.
I'm sure if the Count were here, this would be taken care of toot sweet.
Why, they have French in this world?
So what do you guys want to do?
Take watches and go to sleep.
Yes, I would like to go back to sleep, please.
Are you staying in the study, or are you staying in the bedroom? In the bedroom where
staying in
the
the
rain
bedroom.
is coming in.
I'm staying in here.
Just close the doors and go sleep with the rain. It's nice out. I like the rain.
Who's got first watch?
I'll take it.
Night-night.
Roll perception.
17. Not high. It's a 10.
Ah, interesting.
Yes. Interesting.
Jeff, high or low?
It's going to be more soon.
Jeff pointed to the ceiling. Matt, give me a will saving throw.
Just refresh me. It's been 8 weeks since you've gotten this wrong. Is that wisdom safe?
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
Um.
I'm literally asleep.
Yep.
Okay.
You are.
It's probably
And you
that might be the problem.
You dream about drinking Unda's blood,
Cool.
and you wake up licking your lips, and you are thirsty.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought he was going to wake up and he was over.
Yeah, you're like I've told you before. You're gonna have to literally take the control of the character to make me do this.
That's fine.
I will die
You-
first.
Okay, you're gonna force yourself back to sleep.
No, I'm gonna start. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna start drinking out my magical year.
Okay. Unda, you see a monk who is fitfully sleeping toss and turn, and he grabs a ewer and he starts to drink, and he goes,
Oh,
it just tastes like sand.
Do we need to tie you up again, monk?
I don't think you should come near me.
That does not answer my question.
I have a huge erection. Stay away from me.
You should tie yourself to your own post.
Is that a pun?
It is.
I was just trying to think of the thing that would make you stay away.
Vishtani jokes.
Vishtani are into bondage. Haha.
Vishtani puns.
Joke's on you, orc.
Yeah, I think maybe we ought to tie me down or something there. Lunch meat. Or what was your name?
No.
My bad.
I'm just picturing the like
Me and Lunchbox here.
two cartoon characters stuck on a desert island, and they sort of look at like a hot dog, and one looks like a chicken.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Please tie me down. I'm asking you nicely.
I'll hog tie you.
No, tie me so I can sleep. Just tie one arm down or something. Don't get f***ing crazy.
I'll tie your feet to the bedpost. How about that?
Okay. I'm alright with that.
I tie his feet to the bedpost.
Okay.
Gertruda says, me and the Count tried this the other night. Let me show you how.
She has a really intricate knot.
She's
The
good.
safe word is bananas.
Oklahoma. I
As you're-
will wake up the dwarf next, so you can go back to sleep.
Thanks.
You notice the dwarf is fitfully sleeping as well.
Yeah, they're dreaming about eating you too.
Cool.
Dick first.
Then I met the guy.
Dick
Pithur.
You ever met Dick first? This guy. Those are
Hi,
$10.
I'm Pithur.
I know. You're good.
You called him Pithur.
I know. It's because I keep going, man, there's so much stuff going on in this head, and it just, none of it falls at your feet, apparently.
Oh, I thought you were talking to him.
No. It's just, I'm astounded sometimes. My goal since the beginning of this game has been to wreck people in horribly, horrific, and tragic ways. And somehow this motherfucker just keeps coming relatively untouched. I mean, we're getting there. But relatively
Hey,
untouched.
all this has been done by me, so you.
It's only been once that you came close to death the entire game.
You have a dream.
I think I ever have.
You have it's weird. You
In the hut.
you grab her by the hair and drag her over and throw her out a window. And she screams and
I'm the one that
her
didn't
head
go in.
bounces off the parapet and splatters on the ground. And you do it again because it felt good, and you do it again because it felt good. And after several times of repeatedly throwing her out the window and bouncing off the parapet and hitting the ground, you realize that she's screaming at you to stop. That's not unusual. That's what she did. That seems correct. But now it's not her. It's not the witch. This time it was Esmeralda. Oh, there she went. Oh, that's okay. But this time it's Irina. Oh, there she went. Oh, this time it was a small child. Oh, there she went. And it just keeps going and going and going. And then you get this minor moment where you see an old man in robes crying. And then Unda shakes you awake.
Is everything all right, Devin?
Oh no, he's a murderer now. He's no longer good. Murderer! How dare you vanquish evil? He is erasing right in that zone.
You wake up for a watch.
Yeah,
Is everything okay?
sure.
I don't believe you.
It's got a little Irish. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
You appear as if something has changed.
Did somebody cast Shillelagh?
I feel like the other one would have moved.
What other one?
The other half.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to make a perception check? Jeff?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I tell you that I tied up the monk again.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Your watch passes relatively uneventfully.
Okay. Mechanics question. Am I still attuned?
It doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Better pray.
You like
Since,
Dex?
since everyone else doesn't know, Jeff's alignment has changed. So he's questioning if he is still attuned.
To the holy symbol.
Correct.
No, that's how.
Oh.
That's how we
Oh,
die.
fist. I didn't think of that.
No, we're all dead.
Pick a new god. Quick.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.